Good day everyone, I'm Mark, this is Health and Fitness Over 40 and today we're going to discuss how to work out your calories and macronutrients, that's carbs, proteins and fats. What's going on everyone? Today I'm going to talk to you about how to build a meal plan. Now obviously you can use the meal planner on my website, but I think it's really important that you understand where these numbers are coming from, and by the end of this video you're going to know exactly how to calculate what you need to be eating for protein, carbs and fat, commonly termed macros, and of course your calories too, and in order to reach your goals. Now, in order to do these calculations, you need to know a few things. You have to know what your weight is, your height, your age, and your activity levels. And I trust that you've got those covered. Now, to do these calculations, I'm actually going to be using some made-up information. So let's take a look over here. First thing, choose your units, imperial or metric. I'm going to put in a height of 68 inches, that's 5'8", weight of 200 pounds, age 56, and an activity level, and I'm going to put very active. Okay, obviously choose the most appropriate. Gender, male. Here we have protein. We will leave it as is, 1 gram per pound, but we can change it to a total amount if we wish, and we can also put in a total amount for carbs and fat too. Let's say if we were going to choose a keto diet, for instance. Then we press calculate. So here are the results. We have two calculations for BMR, that's base metabolic rate, and the average just here. TDEE basically are approximate maintenance calories, and these are approximations, and here a breakdown for proteins, carbs and fat. Now if we find these figures don't quite suit us, we can adjust them, and I'm going to show you how. General recommendations for protein are 0.75 to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight. If you prefer metric, just multiply it by 2.2. So that's 1.6 to 2.6 grams per kilogram. If you are dieting, this can be pushed to the higher end, which will help with satiety. Yeah, helping you feel full. For fats, we should be thinking of a minimum of 0.3 grams per pound, which is 0.7 grams per kilogram, and this will help us to maintain hormonal health. Although we should say that physique competitors, bodybuilders, getting ready for a show, will often push this level lower, but it will very probably, as I've kind of mentioned, will have a hormonal impact. Apart from that, the level of carbs and fats is entirely down to preference and won't make a significant difference to fat loss. So here we have an estimated TDEE of 3,000 calories. Let's work out protein. Okay, I'm choosing the lower figure, 0.75 grams per pound. Now we multiply that by the body weight, which is 200, That will give us 150 grams per day. Now, there are 4 calories per gram of protein. So that's 4 times 150, which equals 600 calories. So per day, 600 of our calories will be coming from protein. Now, I'm going to go on the lower end with the fat. I'm going to take 0.4 grams because it makes the maths easy. So that's 0.4 times 200, and that equals 80 grams. Now, fat has 9 calories per gram. So that's 9 times 80 grams. That equals 720 calories. Therefore, to find my carb intake, I do 3,000, which is my daily calorie needs to maintain my weight. I take away 600, the calories from the protein, and also take away 720, the calories from fats. And that leaves me 1,680 calories. So, my carbs being 4 calories per gram, that will be 1,680 divided by 4. And that equals 420 grams. So now we have protein 150 grams, fat 80 grams, and carbs 420 grams for maintenance. Cool, that's a good start. Remembering that we can change the ratios of fats to carbs provided we keep the calorie levels the same. Now, what if we want to lose weight? Where do we start? Well, we already know our TDEE, which is 3,000 calories. We need to consider how much we need or want to lose and in what time frame. Okay, so 1 pound of fat is approximately 3,500 calories. Approximately. We can look at this in 2 ways. 1, how much shall I lose each week? If I say 1 pound, that will be 3,500 divided by 7. Yes, 7 days. That equals 500 calories a day deficit. That's how many calories I need to drop on average per day over the course of the week. Now, we could split that up however we wish. We could have 3 days with 1,000 calorie deficit and 1 day with a 500 calorie deficit and 2 days at maintenance. Or, as I say, any other combination that suits us. This will all lead to the same result, but one may be better for us from a psychological standpoint. It's about us finding the method that we can stick to. 2, okay, the second scenario. We have an amount to lose in an amount of time. Let's say 15 pounds in 60 days. So first we find out what that weight loss represents in total calories. So we do 15 times 3,500. That equals 52,500 calories. Now, to get our daily deficits, we need to take that figure and divide it by 60. So 52,500 divided by 60 equals 875 calories a day. Now, there is some nuance there, particularly metabolic adaptation, which I spoke about in my last video. Go check it out. Some people will tell you that you shouldn't have a big deficit, or you must not go below 1200 calories a day. These things are not actually based on evidence. For some people, they will be the best option. Some people prefer get in, get it done, get out. They want as short a dieting period as possible. And that's fine. That is not a problem. So let's look at things the other way. What if you're actually trying to gain weight? Now, 1 pound of muscle equates to around 2,700 calories. Let's say we're going to try to achieve this in 1 month, because in actual fact, that's good muscle growth. We say 2,700 divided by 30, we'll say a 30-day month, equals 90 calories. So that's 90 calories per day surplus. That's all. Anything over that is likely to lead to fat gain. Now remember, our TDEE, total daily energy expenditure, is an approximation. And so we may have to adjust slightly when we see how things are working. Mainly because our bodies are a bit different. Okay, we digest food differently, and you might react to a certain amount of carbs or protein slightly differently to someone else. And so you may need to manipulate things slightly. There are more considerations, things like refeeds, for instance. I think we'll save that for another day. So, I hope this video was very informative, and as you move forward, you start to reach your goals. As your weight changes, you might have to make some small calculation changes to your macros for the day. Now, if you don't want to go through all of this all the time, and if you don't want to have to add up your macros every single day from all the food you eat, you can utilize the meal plan system on my website, because it will do all that stuff for you. It will automatically add in all the protein, carbs and fats for the item, and then help you add them up for the day as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. More good stuff coming soon. See you all soon. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.